Inside the OMG episode number 236. You have no idea. You have no idea. That was crazy. I've been working in between everything trying to put this show together for you. And tell you, I just made it. Got my champion shirt on. I'm here. All right. Lots to go over. We had a fantastic show over the weekend. And some craziness happened, but the show goes on. So we're going to get to all that. Samantha, thank you so much for coming out, bringing all your people. Dallas coming to the show, his first concert. That was really great and really memorable. A memorable moment that I will cherish. It's always, you're part of someone's musical journey, and for Olio to be his first concert, it was just really great. And we were also Leland's first concert. Leland is Lauren's son, so Lauren came out with her family. That was awesome. And Rich was there. And Lauren is she was my guest on the episode few episodes back. She's the star of the Boom music video, and she came out to the show and brought her son Leland, and that was really cool. So just awesomeness all around on Sunday in Hermosa Beach. Mom and Dad, thanks for tuning in. Sarah, thanks for being here. Alexa, what's up? Samantha says, we had a great time. I'm so happy that you all were there, and it was awesome. So, lots to talk about, and let's start at the beginning. So you have the full story. We did not have a drummer on Sunday. We were supposed to have a drummer on Sunday, but here's how it all went down. All right. We were invited to come back to Hermosa Beach and play at the beach. We played in 2018 Hermosa Beach Summer Concert Series. We played in 2018, and it was great. And then they didn't do it 2019, and then the pandemic. And this is the first time they had bands back on the beach, on the sand. And they invited us. Hold on, I'm going to move this a little closer. And they invited Olio to come back. And we were super excited. So, at the time we were asked, Barry had, he did have a prior gig that was booked with Rolls Royce. However, ticket sales were really low. And Barry said, I don't think this show's going to happen. No one thinks this show's going to happen. Let's say yes to the beach show. And hey, Beth, thanks for tuning in. Let's say yes to the beach show, and it's all going to work out. It's going to be great. So, yes, we're going to do it. We're doing the show. Super, super excited. And then ticket sales came back on track, and the Rolls Royce show out in Riverside was a go. Jazz had something to say about it. She's here with me right now. I hear you, Jazz. All good. So the show's a go. Well, now what? Okay. And Barry's like, all good. I've got solutions. Miko, what's up? Thanks for being here. I've got solutions. So we start calling and making calls, and a lot of guys already have Labor Day weekend gigs and all that. We almost got Johnny Vatos Hernandez, the drummer for Oingo Boingo. I called him up. He's been a guest on the show. We've opened for them a few times. I called him up, and he was like, oh, man, I would love to play, but I just had knee surgery on both knees, partial, and I'm still kind of doing rehab. And his first show back is September 14th, I believe, or middle of September with Oingo Boingo former members. So he was like, I just don't want to push it. But he was like, but please, call me. if this ever happens again, call me. I'd love to play with you guys. So it was like, oh, man. All right. So Barry knows this guy, Johnny, who is a great drummer. Johnny is in a 3-piece cover band called Steel Rod, and they're awesome. Great harmonies. They're playing all kinds of music, covering, 70s, 80s, 90s, rock and funk and R&B, but it's like 3 guys, and they're covering all this different, material, and the bass player can sing like Steve Perry from Journey, and Johnny the drummer, he's singing lead on songs. He sounds great. He's got a real rich, soulful voice. He sounds really good. Guitar player, he sings a bunch. He sounds great. So everybody's great. So Barry reaches out to Johnny, and Johnny's like, I can do it. I just have my weekly Palm Springs gig, Friday and Saturday nights. Jazz, you're loud. I don't know what's up with my dog. She's loud right now. And but Sunday will work out perfectly. Sunday, Hermosa Beach. We're going to do it. Last days of summer concert. And it's going to happen. Jimmy G, what's up, Jimmy? And New York. All right. Love it. So, okay, hold on. This I'm going to... like an amazing weekend. All right. Sounds like an amazing weekend. All right. So I get together with Johnny, and we run the show. He's ready. It's great. It's going to be awesome. All right. So we're the first band. It's Olio at 12, Triple Bueno at 2, Jeremy Buck in the Bang at 4, and then the Petty Breakers, Tom Petty tribute band. They're really good. They're closing out the night. They're headlining. Okay, they're like at 6:15ish, and it's perfect. So it's going to work well. We can't hear Jazz all good. Okay, well, she's over here just kind of like contributing sound. So, okay, all good. Only I can hear. It's fine. All right, so Sunday morning, the deal is, all right, we're showing up at 10:30, and we're going to sound check and load in. It's going to be great. Parking's a challenge because Labor Day weekend at the beach, it's always crazy, and always there's concerts and things going on, like our event. So the organizers had saved some parking spots for the bands, but there weren't enough to save all the bands for all day. So we had to like get in, do the show, and then move the car so then another band could get in and park. Okay, fine, all good. So Kelly and I get there, we're loading in, and we're setting up, and it's like 10:45. I had texted Johnny, hey, here's the directions. This is what you got to do when you get here. All good. No Johnny. 11 o'clock. No Johnny. Calling Johnny, not answering. So Beth took over, being the producer she is. So she runs out to the parking spot with Mike, who's in the golf cart. Mike's handling all the gear coming from the parking lot to the stage. They built a nice stage right on the sand, south side of Hermosa Pier. And all right, so she's now on top of getting a hold of Johnny, making sure he gets there fine and all that. 11:15, no Johnny. So we're like, hey, so Beth's, all right, I need Barry's number. Calls Barry. Hey, Barry, what's going on? We can't get a hold of Johnny. This something's, I don't know, what's going on? And he's like, oh, something happened, because Johnny is not that guy. He is professional, responsible. Now he's worried. So now we're all trying to figure out a way to get in touch with Johnny's people. Maybe they know something. Maybe they know what's going on. So 11:45, Kelly and I have realized we've got no drummer for this show. We're going to do it as a duo. So the organizer's like, hey, listen, no matter what happens, you guys have to stop at 1. Like, if your drummer gets here and whatever, like, your show's over at 1 because we got to move on. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do it as a duo. We're good. So we're cool. We're ready. Johnny calls, 11:47. Hey, I'm so sorry. And let me tell you what happened. So he has his weekly Palm Springs gig, and he's driving home Sunday morning, and someone hits him from behind and runs him off the road into an embankment, crushes the front end on the right side, breaks the axle, breaks the wheel. His car's totaled. He's beside himself, frazzled. Tow truck comes. Oh, by the way, the guy that hit him took off, hit and run, gone. So tow truck comes and takes the truck, takes the drums, and Johnny is, it's totally unexpected, so it's surreal, and he leaves his phone in the truck. Truck gets towed, and now Johnny has no way to get in touch with me because my info is in his phone. He doesn't have Barry's info because Barry's info is in his phone. He's got no way to get in touch with us. So he had just gotten to the tow yard at that time at 11:45 or 11:47, and he calls and tells me what happened. And he feels bad. And I'm like, well, first of all, are you okay? And he said yes. So I'm glad that he's okay. Banged up, car's totaled, but it could have been much worse. So thankfully, Johnny's okay. So now we're 4 minutes from the show, and I'm just like, man, this is crazy to me. What? I can't even believe any of this. And Beth says, have Alexa sing. She knows the songs. Now, let's back up. A week earlier, knowing that Johnny was going to do the gig, I had asked Alexa, talked to Kelly about it, and we asked Alexa, hey, would you want to do backup vocals, do Barry's parts, because Johnny's not going to be able to learn all those parts. He might do some choruses, but he's not going to do all those parts. So I sent her the playlist, 12 songs, and she was, she knows it already, but she's getting familiar and like working it all out. And then it was just kind of like, look, we're not going to, with the timing of everything and rehearsals, we're not all going to be able to get together to do this. So maybe it's better if we just like not have you come in on this show, and we don't want to complicate things, or it needs to be right. We all agreed, all good. Well, now we got no drummer, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to do Barry's backgrounds and the lead vocal and bounce back and forth, and my voice is gonna get so tired from all that. So Beth's like, what about, Alexa? I'm like, hey Alexa, come here. I need you to sing. And she was like, oh. And she's like, but I don't. But she was so great. She came to the show. She's got on her black t-shirt with the white tie on it, black shorts. And she's like, but I don't have any shoes. And Kelly's like, you're at the beach. It doesn't matter. So she comes on stage, and I'm like, all right. Tell the sound man, all right, we need one more mic. Give us a wireless mic for Alexa. And I was like, okay, we're in. Here we go. And it actually worked out great, because then Alexa was able to enjoy her weekend and not think about, okay, I'm gonna do this show, and I wasn't able to rehearse with everybody, and so she was able to enjoy her weekend, and then boom, hey, you're on. She's a professional, as you all know how great she is, and she came in and she crushed it. So amazing. So Beth took amazing photos. They're so good. I'm so excited to share. So I've got some of her photos, and we brought in Jonathan Masters, who has a videography company. So I had already talked to him about coming in, doing a 2-camera setup, and so he shows up and he's ready to go, and then I'm like, we don't have a drummer. I'm like, well, that's not your fault. It's all good. Shoot the show. We're going to do it. So I spent most of today editing the show. I've got a lot of them done. We probably wouldn't get through all of them anyway, but I'm going to share some of the songs from the show, and let's do it. Let's kick this off. So here we are, last days of summer concert, south of the Hermosa Pier, just this past Sunday. And we kicked it off with Get It Good.
Oh, thank you.
Fill it up, make it count. No promises to shout about. One shot, get it in, play to win. No regrets, no restraints. Running wild without complaints. One life, understood. Get it good. Come on and get it. Do it like it's the first time. Get it. Good, 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 get it. Do it like it's the last time. Get it good. Party time. Celebrate. Throw down. It's getting late. Pick it up. Make it stick. This is it. No future, no future. No plan today. It's gonna last. Not now. Don't make it great. Alright, let's go. Do it like it's the first time. Get it. Come, 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 get it. Do it like it's the last time. Get it. Good, good, good. Do it like it's the first time. Get it. Oh, good, 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 get it. Do it like it's the last time. Get it, good, let's go. Go get it. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Before it's gone. Come on, let's get it. Do it like it's the first time. Get it, good, 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 get it, yeah. Do it like it's the last time. Get it, good, good, good. Do it like it's the first time. Get it, good, 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 get it. Do it like it's the last time. Get it, good, get it. Come on and get it, get it. Come on and get it, get it. Come on and get it, good.
I mean, come on. How about that? Alexa coming in clutch. Bam. 4 minutes before. Hey, Alexa, can you sing? I need you. She comes in. All right, I got it. I'll do it. So good. So good. Man. Really, really great the way, I mean, Kelly and I, we've done duo shows before, would have been fine, but it was just great to have Alexa's energy up there and have her vocal, and it just like, it was a nice surprise for everybody. Like no one knew that was gonna be the outcome of how that show turned out. It was like supposed to be something totally different with Johnny coming in to play drums, and instead it was like, well, okay, no drummer, but we got Alexa and we're making it happen. So it's perfect. Mom says, fantastic, great job, Alexa. Absolutely. So good. So good. So yeah, we started pretty much right on time and we finished with a minute to spare. I mean, that worked out great. All right, let's get to the next song, because we just kept on trucking. It was good. Here we go. Ready, set, go.
I'm an engine, you're the key, you're the spark, you electrify me. I'm in motion, you're the flow, you're the rhythm, keep me where I go. Got a feeling in my bones, you're the reason. Let's go! We wanna know, ready, set, go. I'm a witness, you're divine, you're the curve, you hold me in line, get traction, feel for speed, you're the fast lane, oh come on, the only one I need, ready, set, go, ignited, ready, set, go.
Ready, set, go. Got the feeling. Feeling it. Really good. She is always ready. Lauren, thanks for tuning in. She was so great. Someone should have told me not to stand in the way, though. I was editing today, and we had the one stationary camera in the back, but I had no idea what the shot looked like, because Jonathan was taking care of all that, so I had no idea. So he set up the camera back there, and so I had no idea what was going to be in the way or whatever. And I thought it was so great. Lauren's out there with her umbrella, and she's like twirling it around, and it's awesome. But there's moments where on that big wide shot, that umbrella is right where my face is. So you don't see me for some of it, but it's okay because Jonathan was roaming with his Steadicam contraption, and he was going, all through on stage, off stage, whatever he was doing. He was getting all kinds of great shots. So we have great footage from both cameras. So today I spent a lot of it editing what you're watching, and I wanted to do some other things on the locked off shot. I could zoom in and whatnot, but I ran out of time. I just didn't have enough time. So at least you're getting some stuff. You're able to see some stuff, so it's all good. But yeah, Lauren was awesome with her umbrella out there, and so great. Such a fun day. It's sometimes when you you're planning something and you have it in your mind and you've worked hard for it, you rehearse, you're ready, you have an idea of how the day's supposed to go, and then it's not going to go that way, and you just have to go, woof, okay, I got to let this go. And it ended up being something really magical and special. I mean, it was a one-of-a-kind moment, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of just how it all worked out, and it was really great. All right, next up. So next up, this is Dee's song. And so when Barry joined the band, I was like, hey, you know, Dee always sang this one. I think it'd be fun if you did it. So Barry took it over. And once we found out, you know, well, Barry's not doing the show, I better learn the vocal and take it over, and because I'm not going to expect Johnny to learn it. I mean, he's got enough to learn just drums for 12 songs he doesn't know. So so I sang it, and it was fun. I had a good time doing it. And here we go. This is song number 3, Party Up.
Party, baby. On the town with me and my boys, rolling whips and making some noise. Looking for action, some satisfaction, looking to cause the ultimate reaction. Tonight is going down in history. The party's going up and down the street. Where you can rock, where you can be hit. Mix it up, mix it up. It doesn't matter, cause all that matters is that you create a beautiful disaster. Take this party to the highest point. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go down. Gonna party up, hit the DJ sound. Gonna party up, we gonna hit the floor. Gonna say hey, hey, and forget about yesterday. When the lights go down. Gonna party up,
Look who stopped by. Perfect. Oh, here, let's get I think this is in the way. Maybe, is it? Here we go. That's fine.
Okay.
Look who stopped by. So,
Hi.
Alexa was in the neighborhood, and here she is. So this is so awesome. We can talk about your perspective of
Yeah.
Sunday morning, and you're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm here to hang out and have a beach day and watch Olio. And so I guess the question is 4 minutes. Well, you knew because I came over. I needed to, I don't know. I needed I needed sunscreen. So
Yeah.
so it was about 11:30.
Yeah, you came over and you were like, Johnny isn't here. And I was like, are you okay? And you said nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to let you do your thing. But then I was like thinking, because then you guys did sound check. And I forgot what song you were doing it to. But
We did Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama.
And I was automatically just like singing the harmonies. And I was like, is he? Oh, am I? Oh, because guys, I was going to bring the cutest outfit. I was going to look so good. Literally the day before I was going shopping and I saw this like long sleeve black button down crop top. I was like, if I was performing tomorrow, I'd buy this. I should have just bought it. I should have just.
And I had an
bought it.
extra tie in my backpack.
See, it would have. Oh, and I was gonna wear a black skirt and have like Converse platforms. I would have looked so cute.
You still knocked it out of the
But
park.
I still
You
was
looked great.
in Olio attire.
I mean,
I had the black shorts.
you were ready. You were ready.
Yeah, so I had the like thought of like, I feel like it might happen, but also I don't know, because you were like, we're gonna be a duo. Because I was like, yeah, it makes sense. We literally talked about how I'm not gonna do it. I don't know.
Just for the fact that we hadn't rehearsed it, and
Exactly,
it was just
and
like,
like-
that. But
If you like are down a person, like actually, it just made sense.
it made sense.
So I was literally in the middle of, someone had just come up and I was talking to them about what happened. So I was like, okay, so Johnny got in a car accident and I was explaining he's okay, the whole story that everyone knows. And then I hear Mom, Alexa! I look and I'm like,
It's happening.
here we go. Here we
It's
go.
happening.
And I run over and you're like, do you want to sing for me? I was like, I don't have shoes on. I was so concerned that I didn't have shoes.
I don't have shoes
I don't
on.
have shoes.
And Kelly said, we're at the beach.
You don't need shoes.
And
But,
then I think
yeah.
you just, that was it. Like, you left the conversation.
Literally,
You never went back.
I never,
You never went back.
Walked up. It was great. Once I like walked on the stage, I like lock eye contact with Liam because I was with him for the weekend, and he was like, okay. He like runs and grabs his water and like gives it to me. I'm like, thank you. Like rallying.
Right. Like, the next hour is going to be different than what we thought.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just nervous that my voice was gonna not happen.
Right.
Because I didn't warm up. I don't do the usual things I like to do before. Right. It's the like the usual performance prep.
Yeah.
Like I just drove.
You just drove and got
just
there.
drove and walked on the stage.
Yeah. And so it was like, okay, well, where should we put the mic? And I was already set up on one side and Kelly's on the other side.
I so wish we moved you to be center.
Oh, well, I mean, whatever.
I'm like standing there. I'm like standing there like I just did not know what to do. And before he's like, hey, so like don't, just make sure to not stay in the middle. And then the whole time I'm like, I feel like I'm frozen now. I don't know what to do.
I'm just in the middle.
I'm
Because
just in the
that was the whole
middle.
thing. Like, you don't need a mic stand. And then the guy was like, oh, I got a wireless mic. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
Give her the wireless mic. And that way you can just be
I was
wherever
just
you want to
so
be.
like, what do I even do? This isn't my, like.
Yeah, I know, but you just do whatever.
I know for next time.
It was great, though. I mean, it
I'm
was
glad.
fine. It's all. I mean, come on.
The
It's like-
vocals were there, and that's what matters.
That's what matters. That's what matters. It all worked out great. Yeah. So Beth says, "Yay, Chicky!" Samantha, great job, Alexa.
Oh, thank you.
Baka, so good to see you. Go back and get that top. Mom
I
says.
honestly might, because it was really cute.
Yeah. Barry, so wish I could have been there. Alexa put on the cape and killed it. She did. Superhero right here. Superhero.
Do what I can to protect.
Samantha says you sounded great. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm glad. I'm just
So
glad
good.
that I did well enough to be a good.
Oh.
I just didn't want to ruin anything.
No, you added to it, and it was great because you got right in the mix, and then there was just like the stuff with Kelly,
Yeah.
and he was just like, oh, fifth Beatle, and then he was like, oh, actually fourth, because there's 3 Oleo.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And
Fourth Oleo member.
and then there was before Soccer Mom, or after Soccer Mom, I told the story of
Yeah.
how, if you go back and you listen to the Soccer Mom recording, which we did in 2007, at the end you hear kids 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? That's Alexa on there.
Yeah.
It's Caden, Christopher, Kylie,
and me.
and you.
Yeah.
You.
The Oleo kids.
Yeah. I mean,
So I've been in the band longer than Kelly.
and Kelly didn't. He was like, oh, I didn't. He didn't know.
He didn't know.
He didn't know you were on the
You
recording.
just thought you got some random kids.
He didn't know.
Wow.
He didn't know. So you hear him on stage when I'm telling the story.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, oh, I didn't know that.
Then I say like, yeah, I've been basically a part of Oleo for a while, and he's like, whoa,
Yeah, whoa.
let's talk to our lawyers.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, brother.
He was like, calm down.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Calm down. Oh, Lauren says, I vote for Alexa doing every show with you guys. Wow.
Well,
1 vote for Alexa.
maybe.
Uh-oh.
Who knows?
Uh-oh.
Maybe we'll go on tour. I'll open for you and come on for a couple. You know, a little just taste.
Like, just like, hey, here I
Yeah.
am. Well, definitely, like, on the longer shows, because we got to do once in a lifetime.
Yep.
And just, others where that extra harmony, we just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, we
yeah,
need
yeah.
it. We need it. Samantha says, I second that.
Two people.
Uh-oh.
2 people want me in Oleo.
Uh-oh.
I got Oleo in my blood.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. That's so true. That's so true. Let's show some photos here. Talk about it. Oh, Mom says, love this idea. All right. So, look at that.
That's got to be Hello Goodbye.
Maybe. But I love that
I'm belting.
hand on hip move.
Cause here's
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret
Okay.
that no one else knows, so you can't tell anybody.
Okay, shh.
When I'm nervous, I play with my shirt.
Ah.
My hand goes under my shirt. My hand goes behind. I'm scratching my back because I have an itch. Because when I'm like, that's what I'll do. Like if I'm in my home just singing a song that I don't know, my arms will be under. Like, will I hit this note? I don't know. Like, I play
funny.
with my shirt.
That's your go-to.
That's my go-to.
Yeah. That's
So
your tell.
That's my tell. There you go. So I was nervous. But that's how you know you're alive. So you know what?
Yeah. Hey, all
That's
good.
what it is.
Yeah, but still, the pose is happening. You're just
yeah.
like, you're giving it. Look at that.
It comes off as a pose, and I love that.
You're yeah, it's good. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it this way. That's fine. All right, so here we go. Oh, it only took 3. Okay. Yeah.
Oh
Base
yeah.
face.
Stank face. Love
Look at
it. Love a base face.
Yep. He's giving it, driving it, making it happen. Kelly.
Oh, look at that.
Might be telling we're all, the hello goodbye intro.
Oh,
Maybe.
we're all friends here.
We're all friends. That's my go-to. We're
We're
all.
all friends. No, your go-to is this.
Yeah. That's my go-to. But I'm not nervous. But you know what that does? It helps me hit the note.
Does it? There's always those
it's
things.
It's a mental thing. But if I have to, I'll do
Especially-
it on, ready,
Besties-
set, go.
oh,
Oh,
ready, set,
besties,
go.
you have to come first. Sure. But,
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, ready, set, go. Ignited.
Yeah.
Excited. Ready. So that I'm going for there's the note up there and I'm going
The money
for it.
note.
I'm going for it. That's the note. Barry! What's Barry say? Once in a lifetime, Alexa said it right. Perfect tour package.
Oh yeah.
Perfect tour package.
All right, Barry. When are we going on the road?
Right? Come on. Let's
When's
go.
it happening?
Let's go. Did Dave hear the song? What's going on with your guy? Come on. Do you know this story? I'm going to fill you in on this story.
Oh.
So, I went to junior high and high school with Dave Grohl.
Oh.
And we're friends. We know each other.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't talked to him in a long time. But the song Night and Day I wrote for Dave. I mean, it's like a tribute to Dave. It's his story. Basically how he left high school, joined a band. The band was called Scream. I mean, many of you probably know the story, whatever. He goes to Europe, he tours, he comes back, comes out to LA, the band breaks up. What am I going to do? Goes up, mutual friend, hey, Nirvana's looking for a drummer. He goes up to Seattle, joins Nirvana, they explode. It's a huge thing. Kurt Cobain dies, wants to quit music, but something in him tells him he's got to stay in music, and he stays in Foo Fighters, and now it's like the biggest rock band ever, right? And so that Night and Day is about that song. So Barry's like, hey, Dave's got to hear this song. Dave's got to hear this song. So through Barry's drum connections, I think Dave's got the song.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's heard it yet or what the status is
All
on
right.
that. But yeah, so
That's awesome.
you know, perhaps Oleo Foo Fighters show coming up. I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be cool. Wembley in 2 weeks. We go on before Pink Floyd, says Barry.
I'll be there.
Right on. That's it. All right, so some photos here. Let's get to some of these photos. All right, nice smile there. Happy. Rich, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I love the story you told about you and Kelly having the moment about the jumping thing.
Oh, yeah. So I forget what song, but it's during a song.
Well, I mean, Soccer Mommy usually jumps.
Yeah, so maybe it was
during.
Soccer Mom.
Was it
I
during
don't know,
Soccer
but
Mom?
he like comes to like he's singing, playing guitar. Barry Kelly's playing bass, but there's no harmonies happening. So Kelly walks over to me and he goes, "Should I jump?" I'm like, "Duh."
Duh.
I mean, should you jump?
You always jump. Come on.
And he's like, "Okay, yeah, I will." So like he walks over and I see, oh, he's getting ready. I'm gonna walk over. So like he jumps. I'm like, okay, great. I come back and then he's like, feel like I could do better. And I was like, yeah, I was kind of subpar.
All while the song's happening.
All while like the song is happening.
All while the song is happening. There's this whole,
the moments, the on-stage moments.
Oh man.
It was fun. Oh yeah, hit that note.
Hit it. Sing it. Have fun. Let loose. Letting loose. Ah, there she is. Look at that.
I was like flipping my hair or something, and I like turned like behind me, and I'm like, oh, Mom's there. Like I should do Candid.
I should do Candid.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
They always know where the photographer is. Then I was like, no, have fun with her. And I gave her a look.
Have fun with it. Rich says, I can't stay long, but just wanted to second the motion that Alexa is so great and could easily be a permanent addition.
Oh, thank you. You
You definitely have fans. This is
the
clear.
people love me.
This is clear.
What can I say?
This is clear. Rightfully so. So good. All right. Next up is Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama. So we're gonna watch that now.
This next one's called Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama. She came to Vegas from Bahama, mansion filled melodrama, head to toe in golden thread, woven through her dread. Snake eyes, shady red, gambling, borrowed debt, love a boy inside her skin, taste he spoils his sin. When you get right down to it, and the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, money don't, money don't. Not so sweet from Cincinnati, drives a pink vintage caddy, knows the tricks and he struck it rich. He's the devil's bit. Greenbacks won't make him cool, pocket change for a fool. Ladies cringe when he's out of sight, there's no love tonight. Come on! Get right down to it. yes. Get right down to it. Yeah, the money won't fix it. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix it. You get right down to it. Money don't, money don't. Money don't, money don't. Let's go. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, daddy long dreaded drum. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, wicked candy, wicked come. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, daddy long dreaded drum. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar mama, goodbye true love. Daddy, sugar, daddy, goodbye true love. Mama, sugar, mama, goodbye true love. Goodbye you love. Daddy, sugar, daddy, goodbye true love. Goodbye you true love. Oh no.
All right, we're just busy chatting away. we're watching and talking,
Critiquing ourselves,
critiquing the
well,
harmonies, and
myself.
talking about, oh, should I have done that earlier, or should I do
I'm like,
that
oh
later?
yeah, I
When-
was like, oh, that happens later.
when is it?
Shoot.
Yeah, when does? Okay,
Yeah.
but I mean, come on,
Yeah.
it's great.
You're tested when there is no other harmonies to confirm if what you're doing is correct.
And when it's in the moment, it's just
You're
like,
like,
well,
"Ah."
it just happened.
Yeah, I'm like, well, there it was. So if it wasn't right,
Oh well.
it has been added now.
Oh well, Rich, I understand you've got. I wish I could stay, but have the huddled masses clamoring for a ride. I get it. I get it. Oh my God, look at this awesome footage. I'm gonna watch this as soon as I get home. Bye for now. All right, Rich, be safe. And now you've tuned back in. Welcome back to the show, Rich. Glad you're tuned in and you're watching the footage. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, so that's the thing about, like, so Alexa, she was telling me how when she's just listening back to the song, she's harmonizing everything.
The whole
All
entire
the time.
song,
Yeah,
I have my
your
own harmony going over all of it.
Yeah, there's like the Alexa mix.
There is. There really
Right?
is. Just the whole song has harmonies. I'm like doing different things, and I'm like, that one doesn't work, so I'll figure it out. But I'll just like try things out.
Sure.
So when he sent me the set list, when it was like, oh, maybe, and I was like, okay, I better learn the Olio way, not the Alexa way. But I'll like forget
Yeah.
while I'm listening, and I'll just go right into the routine of like doing my harmonies. And that definitely happened because in the verses you have harmonies on like words or like a little phrase, like an ending,
Just a little.
but like in like I think the second verse I like harmonize on like the whole first thing, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not okay. And then like the next phrase happens and I only do the ending, and I'm like, yes. Like
Right.
it was good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally worked. Totally worked. All right. Wow, this hour is flying by. All right, so let's do a couple more photos, and then we got time for at least one more song, if not two. We'll see. So Beth, you did a great job capturing
Yeah, wonderful.
just these moments. Really, really good. I posted some, I think I did 10 shots on Instagram this afternoon, but there's so many more that I'll post over the next, few days. Having a good time.
Yeah. Look at me rocking no
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah, Lauren says, yes, amazing photography, Beth. Really, really good. Samantha, every note blended so great. You would think it was how the song was originally.
Oh, I'm glad.
That's a nice
I'm
compliment.
very glad. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, well, you owned it, so you made it your own, and like, I don't have it queued for tonight because I didn't get there, but boom, you have that extra high harmony.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I was thinking maybe I wouldn't, but I was like,
I'm here. I'm here. I got to do it
This
now.
is my signature harmony.
Yeah, the Alexa mix is coming now. Whether you want it or not, you're going to hear it.
Last song.
Yeah, so that'll be
Had to
next.
do it.
That'll be next week. Beth says, thanks, Arif. Keeps me from yelling at the umpire. That's right. And yep, that's right. Beth says, thank you, Lauren. Yes. So fun. All right. So next up. Okay. This is good. This is a good one. We may close out. We'll come back right after this song, but oh, this was great. Okay. So this next song, I'm introducing the song, and then I hear a familiar voice. Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! running onto the beach.
Yeah.
And it's your roommate Meredith, who loves Hello Goodbye.
It's her favorite song.
And she said she could hear us playing from, blocks away, and she heard the song before, Sugar Daddy, and she heard whatever was before that, Party Up.
Party Up, yeah.
And so, she's like walking, because she had to park probably a mile away.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh, I hope they haven't played my song yet. I hope they haven't played my song. So she hits the beach, and it's like, cue the song. And boom, there we go. So here you go, Meredith. Here is your song, Hello Goodbye.
Sometimes we say a little while, we never know how long. We catch a glimpse of how we think it should be. We try to hold on. We say hello.
that spinning umbrella, Lauren.
Woo.
I like that at the end of the song, the umbrella spinning. It's a good move. It's a good move. Barry. Ooh, killed that harmony on Hello Goodbye. I can't even hit that note on the change. Great job, Alexa. Lauren says,
Thank
definitely one of my
you.
favorites too. You guys rock. That umbrella girl is so fired.
No.
Sorry. I think, hold on, I got it. Just hold on a second. I think this is.
Now it's just me and you. Oh, short-lived.
I think this is the new stage prop. So it's like, hello, so long, goodbye, till we meet a little sideways again. We say, I don't know, Lauren, maybe you've
Created something.
you've created
Is there
something.
a music video for Hello Goodbye?
There isn't.
Oh,
It's gonna be all umbrellas. It'll just be like,
umbrella choreography, like you're rolling.
you'll
it.
never see the band. You'll never see their faces. You'll just see hello.
Yeah.
You know.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
I'm kidding. All good.
No,
all
but
good.
let me tell you, Barry, that was the first time ever I got that harmony. Just so you know.
And we didn't even rehearse it.
We didn't even rehearse it, but
Yeah.
and I've been working on that for how long has the song been written? I guess I was gonna say 22 years, but I don't know.
No.
The whole lifespan of that song.
2011.
Do not worry about it.
Yeah.
So what's that?
It's 12 years old.
12. I've been working on that song for 12 years, and I just got that harmony Sunday.
Master's program.
Exactly.
Graduated.
It's hard. It's
He did
tough.
it.
But I
He did
cracked
it.
the code.
Capricia, what's up? She says, hi, Arif and Alexa. Thanks for tuning in. My mom says, great show. Fantastic. All right. Well, we got more to share next week. More videos, more photos from the show. So much fun. The next show we've got October 28th at St. Rock. And it's here. There it is with Super Diamond, the premier Neil Diamond tribute. They're fantastic. Surreal Neil. That's what he calls himself, the guy that
love
fronts Super Diamond. And I've seen them before. They're really good. So I caught them at the House of Blues years ago, and they just crush it.
Yeah.
They're really good. So tickets are on sale at strock.com. If you're coming to the show, you need to get them because it will sell out.
And wear a costume. It's Halloween weekend.
We'll say it again. It's what?
Halloween weekend.
Hollow Weekend.
I'll be in a costume.
Yeah. And you're going to go as?
Well, it's not decided yet,
Okay.
but possibly Han Solo.
Right. Okay. Han Solo's one.
I have a lot of options, who knows, but
Yeah.
that's a possibility.
Yeah. Good to join in. You got it. I forgot one thing after the show. Yeah, I know. Oh, Liam says, what's up, Liam? Liam says, the code is no warm-up.
That is never the code.
The code
Let me
is
tell
no,
you, the
the code is no warm-up.
You always warm up.
Mark, no way. Mark Negrin, so awesome, Arif. I love what you're doing. Great stuff, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to clue you in on who Mark is. Mark is one of my oldest friends. I played ice hockey with Mark.
Oh, wow.
I'm 4 or 5 years old, and we played ice hockey until we were like 8.
Wow.
Mark was the goalie.
Okay.
Fantastic goalie. I was left wing, and then towards the end, I was the center. So we were the team. We were the
Yeah.
duo. So he's saving goals. I'm scoring goals, and we were on the Fairfax Flyers, and
Great
it was awesome.
Wow. Wow, that's so cool.
The year before I stopped playing, we made it to the championship, and we ended up playing at the Capitol Center, which is like playing at where the Kings play at Staples Center.
Right.
So the championship. Hold on, my battery's about to die. I'm getting my charger.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Wow. If it ends here, great, because I didn't have anything prepared.
Oh no. Let me just squeeze
Yeah.
by you. Let's see if I make it.
You will. I have faith.
Let's see if I make it.
You will. You're good. Woo!
So we made it to the Capitol Center, and we played against Benfield. Don't remember their team name, but
worst.
Benfield Bruins, maybe. I don't know. Mark, you'd remember. Maybe. And we won 12-0
And the championship.
in the championship. But all the guys older than me, they were all on the, like the A line. I think I rode the bench most of the game. I got a little game time.
Okay.
My last year, we make it again to the finals. Same venue, Capitol Center, ready to go. We lost 3-2.
Oh, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a bummer. And then I retired from ice hockey because I was 8 and I had finished. And the next year I was going into the 9-10 league, and I was small, and everyone was a head taller than me, and
you were gonna just get beat up.
I was gonna get crushed, and so I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. So that was the end of my hockey career.
Wow.
But Mark, thanks for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you being here. Yeah, nice. My mom says, "Hey, Mark," in case you didn't see that. All right, so good. All right, next week will be episode number 237. We will have part 2 of the Last Days of Summer concert in Hermosa Beach. Yeah, so we'll share more stuff. So I don't. What are you doing next Tuesday? Are you around?
I don't think I'm doing anything.
Or you might. Okay. Well, if you're around, welcome to come back.
Okay.
Come hang and we can chat about the show.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. So if you're around, so
All right.
perhaps that'll happen. We'll see. Love you, brother. Love you too. Thanks, man. All right. So what song am I leaving you with?
Well, wait. There, you got some more.
Oh, dying laughing still about you getting that umbrella out. Background dancer should do it. LOL, I'll volunteer and stay in the back. Good night. See, look at we're just developing a show right now.
We're
aren't
creating. We're creatives.
And you know what the umbrellas are going to be. They're going to be black and white.
Of course. They have to be.
Black and white umbrellas.
Here's the question, though. Are you going to do black umbrellas and white umbrellas, or like a black,
No.
like
yeah,
that?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So, wow. Production ideas.
And the holders for the umbrellas are going to be ties. Like a wooden shaped tie.
Okay.
And maybe it'll be upside down. Because you could like hang on to like the
yeah.
square, the
Okay.
knot, I don't know ties.
Huh.
Just some
And
thoughts.
maybe those are the mic stands. And so you got
Oh yeah.
and then you got
tie
microphone
mic
and then you got the
stands.
microphones on them and then you're like singing the parts and then you got the umbrella and
Wow, this is a whole
it's
whole
turning
show.
into a whole thing. I don't know, Lauren. I don't know. This could be a thing, right? I'll be right there with Lauren. Look at that. Here we go. Maybe that'll be the next the the next merch item. Oleo umbrellas.
Oleo umbrellas. That'd be great. They go
Right?
with everything.
Yeah.
It's raining, but you're going somewhere formal. Oleo umbrella. It has a tie. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
all you need.
That's all you need. All right. Oh man, this is crazy. Lauren says yes. So good. So good. All right. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. And seriously, and I wanted to share, okay, before I forget, Lauren, it's so awesome that you brought Leland, and it was his first concert. And I wasn't aware that Leland was coming. I knew that Dallas was coming, Samantha's boy. And so I prepared something special for him, and I was so excited that, it was his first concert. So I do have photos that I'll share about my interaction with Dallas. That'll be next week. Not enough time. Not enough time. But I had 2 firsts, 2 kids, Leland and Dallas. Oleo was their first concert. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's special.
That's
I remember
really
my
cool.
first concert. Like
I
that's
know. Who was your first concert?
Prince. Oh, that is such. It's a flex. I love to throw it out there.
That's pretty.
But
great.
it's nowhere near as good as Oleo.
No. Prince. We saw Prince at the Forum, and he was doing that 25 nights at the Forum thing. And we were like, we have to take you. You have to see this guy.
I was 9.
Yeah.
And I remember that show.
Oh,
I remember it.
so good. He was so good.
Yeah.
He had so many great songs. He had, in the middle of the show, he had a medley of like 15 songs
Yeah.
that were all spliced together, like just like a verse and a chorus and then the next song.
Yeah.
15, and they're all hits.
Right.
Because he didn't have time to do all of them
Right.
that night. And he still played a 3-hour show. Like, oh man, so good.
One time.
So good. But yeah, good night. We're putting Dallas in our movie. No way! I heard about that. All right. Replying to Lauren Parkinson, more for next time. Okay, Dallas is so excited to be in a movie with Lauren. Talk about, okay, so check this out.
Yeah.
All right? This happened today. I'm so excited. So, Dallas meets Lauren at the show. He's so excited to meet, the star of the Boom music video,
That's
which
right.
happens to
they
be...
Hugged.
They hugged.
Oh, it was
I
so
have a photo,
sweet.
but I'm not prepared. But, so he got to meet Lauren.
His idol. His
Yeah, I
star.
mean, she's the star of the Boom music
Yeah.
video, his favorite song.
Yeah.
And so, Rich, who was at the show, who also great guy, and he also helps with Lauren's social media and that fan club and all that.
Because she talked about him, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. So Rich hit me up and he was like, "Hey, I need to get Samantha's info, and because Lauren is in this film project, and needs to, have a son, and maybe Dallas would want to be her son in the thing, and so."
That's so cool. That's so
Connecting good
cool.
people with good people, right?
I love that.
That's awesome. Dallas is so excited to be in a movie with Lauren, as he should be. That so great.
Dreams coming true at an Oleo show.
Right.
Ooh, love to see
Right.
it.
See? Music is life and life is music. Love it. All right. We could just keep talking forever.
I know.
But
Bye for the 47th time.
I know, but we're going to go. So sending you all much love. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for participating. Thank you. And we'll see you next week. I'm going to leave you. I know I ended the show last week with this song, but I ran out of time. We're going to end it again this week. We didn't play it at the show, so it's okay. It's okay. You can hear it again. It's all good. Come back, Kings.
Looking for a comeback, thrill of the game, nothing left to lose, only guts and blood remain. Don't count out the dawn, that'll take you down. Searching for a hero, one that lights the way, hungry for the glory. Revive the golden days, losing feeds the burn. We are the comeback kings, gonna wear a crown. We are the comeback kings, gonna wear a crown. Waiting on a legend, blaze the comeback trail. Brought down an institution, on fire for the grand. Rallied by the fans, we are the comeback kings, gonna wear a crown. We are the comeback kings, gonna wear a crown. I gotta get my crown, yeah. fucking woof, 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 woof.